Hi, Odd Watchers. I hope you're doing well. It's triple Yahtzee time again. It is Wednesday, so you know. You to actually join a game that would help. Oh, we did join a game. Five and nine. Let's go. We got the 5 and 9. Oh boy, phone in the Yahtzee already. Do we? No, we don't. It's tempting. This is tempting. I don't know if I should have done that, but I was like, it's another 28, right? So such a big number. I probably could have just put that in text because though, but you know. Okay, well, two great chances in a row. That's something. We're just getting great chances is not exactly our top priority early on, but should I go for no? I could have gone for streets there, but it worked. Whenever I did, it worked. Nice, second large street already. I went in 36 in that time. Oh boy, they got another Yahtzee. That's scary. Oh, we got a Yahtzee. That's nice. Taking the full house there, especially when you already have one, I don't know about that. Ones over sixes there, especially when you already have your times 1 ones filled. So 2 ones isn't great. Like I don't know about that one. Seems a little strange. It's not him. They keep on talking so they don't know where I listen to the guys who say that you're wrong for me and I should turn you away. 'Cause they don't know about us. They've never heard of us. Until their wasted lines got my eyes wide open and I see the sign. 'Cause they don't know about us. They've never heard of us. Why should it matter to us if they don't approve? Let's take our chances while we've got nothing to lose. Baby, living in the past. Of love, I'm gonna make it last. Bother me, cause when they look at you, they don't see what I see. I listen to the I've got my eyes wide open and I've seen the signs. They don't know about us. They've never heard of us. Oh, their top section's pretty. What? Times two chance? Really? That you're putting that in your times two? I know times three. You're putting that in your times three chance this early? Really? I feel like you could maybe find something better. I don't know. That's an odd choice to me. Okay, 5-9. Whiffed it, but it's not a position where that was like super important to hit, but it still would have been nice. Oh, they got their 30 Yahtzee. Well, doesn't matter what sort of questionable decisions because they might just get cheater points, and it might not. None of their decisions they've ever made this game might matter because it might just get cheater points and win that way. This is being a little silly because being able to get the 3 Yahtzees depends on the decisions you make. Twos or ones? This is actually an interesting choice. I've been like telling myself to deprioritize ones, but here I think ones make sense. Okay. Okay, that's good. Oh, shame. We had a good round too. Okay, so we need to get 4 Yahtzees. If we don't get 4 Yahtzees, we lose because they got 4 Yahtzees. So we need to get 4 Yahtzees in order to win because they got cheater points. Nothing else matters except getting Yahtzees. I really should just go for Yahtzee every single roll, honestly, because I need 3 of them. And that's the only way I could ever possibly win. With the exception of maybe straights. But like anything else, I should just go for Yahtzee every roll. Because I need one to win. And that is a fact. I need 3 to win. That is a fact. You cannot possibly win without 3 Yahtzees. Even if I play super well, it does not matter. The game does not care. I need 3 Yahtzees. Yeah, I mean here, because like I said, I have to go all in on the cheater points because they got the cheater points. So I need the cheater points in order to have even remotely a chance. Technically, the way to go for Yahtzees there is to full reroll, but no. We're gonna take the large straight. Yeah, I need 3 more Yahtzees. I need to like prioritize going for that above all else. I need 4 Yahtzees, and I'm considering keeping the 2 3s now. This is not like no good backup if that fails, but that might still technically be in the right play. Because I just need Yahtzees, and I need to do everything I can to get Yahtzees. And yeah, I hate the cheater points thing so much. I hate that these are the rules surrounding bonus Yahtzees. I don't think bonus Yahtzees need to exist as a concept in this. I think it's really silly. It's really stupid that the first Yahtzee is worth 150, the second is worth 100, third is worth 50, the fourth is worth 300 plus the value you get in the times 3 for your other thing. It's so bizarre and stupid, and I hate it. And this seems like a game I was going to win. Despite the Yahtzee, or at least I had a chance. Okay, no, they got it's very, very over now. They got a 5th. Yeah, it seems like a game I could have had a chance of winning despite the Yahtzee disadvantage. Just because they had some weak rolls in other areas, so it was like possible, but now it's not. I was probably gonna lose anyway, honestly. They're like doing a decent job. Yeah, they got their 2 bonuses. They're doing a decent job filling out the things that looks like they could have been problems for them. So yeah, I probably was going to lose anyway. I don't know if I should have taken that, especially since that's one of the few things that I can actually. Yeah, I'm losing it. I'm running out of places where I would actually be able to put my bonus Yahtzees even if I did get them. I mean, yeah, basically game's over at this point. Realistically, I'm going to do this just because technically I might have a win con. 100 here, 50 here, right? Like that. Technically, there might be a win con. It's not a good one. I'm fine with finishing with a way lower score and having it look embarrassing, right? It's not like that matters. It's not like the game keeps track of that in the rankings. It keeps track of win and lose, and I'm going to lose unless I get 3 more Yahtzees at least. Probably 4 more. Probably need 4 more, right? I need at least 3 more. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing this. Especially because this, I need to put a bonus Yahtzee here, right? This is where I need to put bonus Yahtzee. Technically, I think I should have put that in 3 of a kind. Yeah, because I need to put bonus Yahtzee here and here. Now I think because the way I did it, I might not have a win con. Technically, I should put this in 3 of a kind. Like, technically, yeah, but like, no, I'm done with that now. I should have just put that in 3 of a kind. Who cares if I miss times 3 bonus? It's not like that. It's not like there's a difference between losing by 600 and losing by 700, right? Well, I have 2 chances to go for Yahtzee. Yeah. Yeah. Well, game decided long ago who was going to win, right? I had no agency in that. Which is going to happen. I'm playing Yahtzee, right? Like, I shouldn't be complaining too much. This is inevitable at some points. But it's just, I don't know. The bonus Yahtzees make it feel even more hopeless in a way I'm not a fan of. Wow, that was a quick game. I made my decisions quickly. Oh, and 1. Unless they time out here. That's my lose count. And that's my win count. Is they time out here. But I'm going to say probably they don't. Okay. Let's make it a little bigger. Okay. The left. Okay, that's... Okay, new opponent. Oh my gosh, they forgot to keep the 4, but the game gives them their 4 back anyway. That's sad. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that last small straight open just because it is really scary. It's already super scary to have two small straights gone this early. That's not great. Super early to have, super scary to have three small straights gone this early and no large straights. So, oh boy. Yahtzee. Well, yeah. Gonna. Oh boy. Oh boy. Three small straights and no large straights this early. Not my favorite thing ever, you know? Oh my gosh, there already three Yahtzees. Great. I'm gonna lose to cheater points again, twice in a row? This is really what the game wants to do with me? What did I do to deserve that? Am I actually gonna lose to cheater points twice in a row? That would be really sad. Nice natural arch. That is really helpful actually. So that's cool. I don't know if that was right, actually. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't terrible, but not sure it was right. There? Hmm. Okay, now I think I put it in sixes. Yeah, I am trying to deprioritize ones, so that's what I'm gonna do. Nice natural large. Somehow the large straights didn't end up being a problem. They really looked like they were gonna be a problem, and then they weren't a problem at all. Okay, 3 behind. I could have put that. Yeah, maybe I should have put that. With threes being only having the one slot open, I probably should have put the 1-on-ones. I don't know. I'm so not used to putting the 1-on-ones, but I probably should have there. Okay. Well, night really, really great chances. That's something. Yeah, it would have been cool to have the slot for threes open. There's nothing I could have done to have that slot open. Absolutely nothing at all. Great. Yeah, I'm 4 behind right now. With 2s and 5s open. So 3 2s, 4 5s. It's not like that's a crazy thing. It's still possible. I don't know if I'm really going for it, but it's still possible. Times 2, right? Yeah, times 2. Deprioritizing ones, but also I think that made sense because I'm starting to get like actually genuinely concerned about this. I should get 3 1s at some point, right? Like the prioritizing ones just in general makes sense, but this matters, right? Times 2 bonus still matters, of course. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. That's nice. I'm tempted to put the 29 because it's 29. That's the best you can get without a Yahtzee. But like, I want that in times 3. I want that in times 3. It's not great. This is better. That's pretty good. What? Okay, that's huge. That Yahtzee's huge. Nice hitting that 5 and 9. I don't go for 5 and 9 full houses that much because I just don't go for full houses that much early. But this late and still needing the 2 full houses, that makes sense. Should I keep this? Should I keep this? There's an argument, right? I think there's an argument to go for a 4 and 9 Yahtzee, but it's only 3s and full house is pretty good still, and yeah. But I'm just gonna be going for 2 3s and hoping anyway. I think that's the best move here. Because it's not like I really care that much about times 1 2s right now. Yeah. Okay, do 14 or 8? This is actually like an interesting question. I'm gonna go 14. I'm not sure that's. I think that makes sense, right? We in the lead. I want to take the safer route. They could still just. Oh my gosh, no. Yeah, they. That's the scary thing. They could just get cheater points and instant win, right? Like that's not something I could stop. Oh my gosh, wait, it's actually closer than I thought. Oh my gosh. Well, I have no chance of hitting this bonus. So yeah, I think we might just lose without cheater points. We might just win without cheater points because they're way closer than I thought. Yeah, they just need a 4 of a kind to win, essentially. But yeah, I lose. Well, I need Yahtzee to win. Technically, I haven't lost yet. I need a Yahtzee. Okay, now I lose. They did go a little slower than me. I went so fast in that game. What the heck? 5-14? That's crazy. Not usually nearly that fast. Okay, 0-2 to start. I'm getting so many great chances today. It's weird. What? Again? More great chances. Where? Huh? I feel like last few times we played this game, that's not been what's happening. It was just suddenly just getting chances. Really, really great chances. Huge Yahtzee right there. That's why you reroll the full houses. That's why you reroll uh, the early full houses, especially the ones that you just get on your initial roll. So you still have 2 rolls left. That's why you reroll them, because that happens. Of course, I say early because late game, like who knows what position you're in, right? But early, you want to reroll it. Yeah. That and with 3 5s, I could have put it in full house, but I decided not to with the full house already. But it might be correct to put it in full house there. I don't know. I am deprioritizing ones a bit, but I still think that. Okay, because I'm deprioritizing ones, I'm doing this now. Am I? Yeah. Okay. Well, I ended up switching out ones for 5s and then put it in 3s, you know? You know how it goes. I have to go back to work tomorrow. I got a day off work today. It was great. It was fun. Now I gotta do the working thing again. Okay, sure. I'll take that. This seems good. Take that again. Maybe I should have put that. I could have put that in times 1/6s. But I'm like, no, times 1/6s is not as valuable to me as times 1/4 of a kind. Because that just is a slot that's often 0, and, I don't know. I'm not sure that was the right choice, though. But High 9. We got it. Let's go. Ooh, 5 and 9 followed by a natural large straight. Okay, there's 2 large straights. I feel like I might have rerolled that even if I did roll a 3 the first time. You know, like, I mean, it was a little too quick on the trigger there, but it ended up fine. I think there's an argument there, maybe not. Yeah, but hey, we're 2 ahead on times 1. We could actually get the triple bonus, you know? That could happen. Oh my gosh, we're we're 6 ahead on times 1. That's pretty good, you know? That's pretty good. Still 5 ahead. Which, you know, with 6s left, that's not necessarily enough, but 136. We did not get it, but that is fine. Position we're in. Nice 30 Yahtzee. Well, you might get cheater points this game. I'm not sure that reroll was right. Hey, 1 in 36 chance to insta win the game, but to be fair, we're already in a pretty good position, it seems like. They had a very, very poor start, it looks like. They did get times 1 bonus, though. So, are they going to get times 3, though? Maybe they aren't going to get times 3. Let's see. That's... Yeah, well, no, okay, no. They need 3 6s, right? Yeah, they need 3 6s. They're probably going to get times 3. And they are ahead on times... They are way ahead on times 2. So it looks like they will actually get triple bonus. Very likely. But will that be enough? I don't know. Also, we're not getting... Normally I put the 12 here, but, you know, keep this alive. 3 6s does get us times 1. So with that, yeah. Hopefully we get times 2, though. It's not even like that sure we get times 2 right now. That's the thing about getting 3 Yahtzees, is sometimes it's scary, because it's like, okay, how am I going to get all my other stuff? It's not obvious. Yeah, with 1 reroll left, I'll just take the small straight. Yeah. I probably should take the full house, but we're taking the bonus, baby. I think I should have taken the full house. 50 is more points than 35, and just, I don't know. Also nice 27 times 1 3 of a kind. That's a very normal thing to happen, you know? Yeah, this ends game is so bizarre. Like, what do I do with these rolls? I guess keep the one. Okay, well, that's really good, actually. Okay, just take the small straight. These aren't good for anything. Yeah. I might miss ×2 full house in a win, which is very funny. Very on brand. Okay. We want ones. We did not get them. That's like fine for now, but scary. We would like 3 ones. It would be really helpful if we got 3 ones. Also, we're 14 ahead on ×3, so it looks pretty good. Let's see. I don't really like 3 5s. Okay, well, no, 3 5s is actually fine because we could get full house or we could get Yahtzee. We didn't end up getting either as expected, but you know, maybe I shouldn't have gone for that. Okay, 2s, 3s. Actually, yeah, full house. I'd like full house. I did get the final full house. Okay, well, I need ones. I don't really care that much about 2s or 3s. If I literally need a 2 or a 3 to get ×3 bonus. So, I really just want ones. Okay, that's not enough ones. Okay, this is starting to get scary. It seems very likely I'll miss a bonus. I won't actually hit triple bonus, it seems like. Because it's very likely I will miss a bonus now. Okay, those are bad numbers. Those are more bad numbers. Okay, well, I didn't miss ×3 bonus at least. I did hit ×3 bonus. ×2 bonus, it might miss it. And it looks like I'm going to win anyway. Am I? Yes, I am. Because they didn't hit a single Yahtzee and then they threw away their ×3 Yahtzee. I mean, not like it matters. They couldn't have won even if they that around, but it's still kind of a weird decision. But yeah, we missed. We got ×1 bonus and missed ×2. Let's go. I don't think we really missed ×2 because we went for ×1 though. It's just we didn't get those low numbers like we usually do. So I think that's not really because we were like super greedy and went out of our way to get ×1. We kind of were, but that was more full house related than, you know, we didn't really miss an opportunity for, yeah. So we're 1-2 now. I could have gone for the 6s, but I thought, you know. Well, considering how last game ended, right, I'm not inclined. Yeah. This is a really early time to hit a 0. But I'm doing it anyway. Let's go. I could have put 2 in times 1 twos. It probably was the better choice, but yeah, we're doing early 0. We're so smart. So smart. Getting rid of that times 1 Yahtzee is proving to be a great decision already. Fantastic decision making here. Only the best decision making. I'll always get good decision making from this Magic channel and all the aspects of it. Especially the way I spend my time before streams. Like I really need to distribute the prizes for NG Challenge. I'm late on that again. I'm so late on that this time. It's not great. I don't know. To be fair, I'm like the biggest person complaining about that. No one else seems to complain about the time the prizes come out, except I complain about how slow I am getting them out, but nobody else seems to. So maybe it's not that big of a deal. But I'd like to get them out sooner, you know? I could. It's not really that much work, but it's still enough work that I don't want to do it, even though it's really not that much. Should I go for the 5 and 9? I'm gonna say no, which is really weird for me. But we're this early and we like have something else that's decent to go for. I'm still not sure that's the right play, but it's just I don't know. I wasn't feeling that that was something I absolutely had to do, which is crazy for me to say. But it's like halfway in, one large straight left, no small straight left. This is the only time I really consider it, right? If I have at least 2 large straights left, I always go for the 5 and 9. Of course, if I have small straights and large straights left, then there's no point in not just taking the small straight and hoping for the large straight, right? And then, well, I guess I wouldn't say it's like that much of no point because it is a bit annoying if you lose your it is a bit annoying if you lose your small straights too fast sometimes. So it's not like there's no risk to it, but it's very minimal risk when you have small straights left. So always go for it when you have any small straights left and some large straights left. And also, like I said, I think you should probably go for it when you have 2 small straights left. And 2 large straights left, even if you don't have any small straights left, just because you need them. But I think, especially at this point in the game, and with only 1 large straight left, I decided against it. I'm still not sure it was right to decide against it, but that's... Yeah. Oh, times 1 top section's already gone. That's not the best sign. You know? Not the best. We are... I would like the top section, though, so I'm going to avoid... Have the deprioritizing ones thing take a backseat for just a second, and then go back to it. Because, yeah, I would like that top section to be good. That was a problem with it. It was ones, right? I think, yeah, it was ones I missed last time. So, yeah. Obviously, like, you shouldn't base, like, all your decisions on what happened last time, because that's not going to be what happens this time, probably, but... Yeah, this late, and with 2 spots in, I could have gone either one there. Or it could have even gone times 2 for the kind. That is a bit risky, but it's not crazy. Yeah, there's like 3 decent options there. I'm definitely not confident I picked the right one. But I picked one, you know? That's not great. We could put this in chance or 0 and 4 of a kind. Those are our options, and they're both fine. They're both not great. I don't know about that. That seems feel like a movie should have just accepted the weaker chance. Probably should have, but it's just I didn't want to. Probably should have, but I didn't want to. Nice. I could have put a full house, but I thought, hey, we still need that for ×2 bonus. Let's just make sure we get the ×2 bonus. Yeah, we're only 4 ahead on ×3, which makes that a little scary. And maybe is a reason we should have put that 4 5s and 5s, but Well, good thing we put that 0 and 4 of a kind. That's already looking like a great decision. Oh my gosh, more 5s. Good thing we put that 0 and 4 of a kind. Really great decision. Really helped us out. Yay! Lovely, lovely stuff. Couldn't have just had a slightly worse chance. No, we needed the 0 and 4 of a kind. It was a very important play to make. Really helpful play. Really worked out for us in the long. 6 ahead now, which is actually good because we still need 6s, so 6 ahead might matter. Okay. I could have put that in full house, but yeah, no, I think 3 of a kind's better there. Not that full house would have been terrible. Yeah, that's really nice to get. And then we ended up taking this really bad chance anyway. Hooray! We just ended up taking it anyway. We could have put 0 in ×3 once. It's not like that's the worst 0 to make. Don't we usually do 0s like that, but I'm thinking we should more often than I do. Do we just go for the 5 and 9 here? I think I might. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the 5 and 9. Did we get it? No, we did not. This 0, 2 1s or full house. I'm gonna go ×2 1s. If it was 4 of a kind, I probably would have gotten like, hey, we're probably not gonna get 2 4 of a kinds. But it's not that crazy that we might get 2 full houses. So there's one of them. Am I gonna take? I'm not sure taking that is right. But considering we need 2 full houses, considering 4 of a kind's gone, I decided to take that. I'm not sure that was right. See, I was like, hey, let's not put 0 in full house. We might get 2 full houses. 2 full houses next 2 rolls. That worked. Okay, so that worked out fine somehow. Now let's see. We need 3 of kind. Okay, this looks like large straight and nothing else we need. So, well, technically, it looks like it looked close to a very bad. Large straights are 0 here. I think large straights are 0 here probably. Or actually, maybe Yahtzee is. They're still missing ×3 4 of a kind, which if they hit that, which is not that unlikely, and ×2 large straight, those are both huge points almost for them that they. Yeah, I don't think I want to get rid of Yahtzee. I might need it. I might need Yahtzee. Yeah, it's looking scary. They have some big stuff left. They could get a lot of points from that time. Like, they didn't. That was not a good roll for them, was it? No, they wasn't. So that's good. Oh wait. Okay, no. For some reason, I thought I didn't see a plus and that they missed ×3. They did not miss ×3 times. That's not a thing that happened. Okay, well, kind of Yahtzee. Be nice. It's all 3 of a kind. I'll take it. Now if I get like a bad chance here, I'll have really interesting. Oh boy. Well, if I get a bad chance here. Yeah. Do I want to keep the 4? This is an interesting decision. Because the 4 is like just barely helpful for chance. Right? Because the average is 3.5. But I think I should take it. Because this chance is really, really, really important. There is like a very good chance they hit 0, right? Like them hitting 0 for the rest of the game, right? They have flush, straight, and Yahtzee left. They could hit 0 on those. Those are things that are reasonable to hit 0 on. So I want to pass here. What do I want to get past? I want to get past... Okay, I want 58 here, which is equivalent to 20. So actually, hold on. I'm not going to keep the 4. Because I'm probably going to pass that even without keeping the 4. But I don't know. It's so safer to keep the 4. But I don't know. I'm going to keep the 4. Chance of Yahtzee is low anyway. Okay, well, 1648. We need to hope they don't hit anything. Yeah, I think 124 is right there. Still 124. One's made. Yeah, they made the right choices and it worked out for them. And now we need a Yahtzee, so that's great. 3s and 4s. Let's go 3s. Oh, almost got the last turn Yahtzee. Dang it. Well, 1 and 3 now, right? 1 and 3 now. Yep. Okay, new opponent. Oh, nice. Turn 1 Yahtzee. Turn 1 Yahtzee in 2 rolls as well. Don't even need the 3rd roll. Why am I rubbing my chest like that? It feels so weird. It's like I just want to hear the toys. Oh yeah, I remember that especially when I first got my ears cleaned. I just like really liked like rubbing my hands and stuff, just hearing the noise. Now I feel like I'm doing it not because I want to, but because I have the habit of doing that now. This is not a good start. Well, no, it's a Yahtzee. And besides the Yahtzee, it's not a good start. Besides the Yahtzee, it's really not a good start. Also, my battery's on. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it won't be for my phone. We'll see. Yeah, this is really, really going badly. Besides the Yahtzee, like this is really concerning. This is very concerning. That's something. Five and nine, please. Thank you. That's a big one. That is a big one. Okay, nice natural. What I got you. You got my behind a hand. Like a flame that burns the candle, but the candle feeds the flame. Yeah. Wrap itself around me, 'cause I'm the way you found me, and I'll never be the same. Oh yeah, well now you make my dreams come true. Well, oh yeah, you make my dreams come true. What? Why am I hearing knocking noises at 12:01 a.m.? That's not great. What is... What, they're so quiet. What are they? Oh my gosh, that's scary. I'm not a fan, you know? Like, imagine if I was trying for triple bonus and these are the types of rolls I got. Like, what do you do at that point? I don't know, because I don't... There's probably, like, ways you can play around it, and then it's not as bad, but you probably have to abandon it pretty quickly, or just put a ton of zeros everywhere. I don't want to do either. I'm definitely sticking with the whole no, don't go for triple bonus unless it's like really clear later in the game thing. Because yeah, I did get times one and miss times two. Like I said, I don't really think it was because I focused too much on times two. I'm not sure that really was the reason, but is I had a chance that yeah. I think maybe this should have been through. Kind of not sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think it is very hard to get triple bonus and then also have everything else be good. Like you see, like they have a triple bonus, but then they put 11 in a three of a kind and a not that good four of a kind in times three, and get rid of a four of a kind and get rid of Yahtzee, and they still need to work on their straights, right? Like it's like all these other things that happen because you have to spend so much effort, and maybe you do get the times three bonus, but I think there's even like a very good chance you get the times three bonus. It's not bonus, and it's not even worth it anyway because the third bonus is just worth 35 points. It's not like that's some insane number that's going to like revolutionize how great your game is. Like it's a good number of points. It's a solid number of points, and if it seems doable later on, you should go for it. But I just don't see how it's worth what can happen to your board, because you could just be left in bizarre situations. And why'd you go for the five there? Huh? Was there not a six? Sure. Now, okay, things were going well for a while. Now I'm starting to struggle again, so that's great. Well, that's good. Yeah, I want that. I want those three fours. That's very, very important. Yeah. Okay. Just need the three ones for times one, for times two, and times three. We're what, 13 ahead? That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Oh, they're away from the game. They should probably be good on time this late. Well, actually, I don't know. No, they only have 9 turns left. If they're smart with it, they'll be good on time. But then again, they're away. They're AFK, right? They're at least momentarily AFK, so they'll probably still be fine on time. I mean I have timed out on stream before. That was 7 minutes though. That wasn't 10 minutes, but yeah, it's like at that point you probably could have just put that in times one and given up on the times one time. Or whatever. Let's just go for a chance here. Sure, I think that's fine. Oh yeah, had a good chance. Very good chance out of it, but yeah. Okay, well, nice four of a kind. Yeah, I think we're rerolling there made sense with the times two Yahtzee still there. Like I think if I did get that times two Yahtzee, it would pretty effectively shut down the game, or what? I'm not maybe not completely, but it would be a huge blow, because they're really hoping I struggle, right? They need me to struggle, and I just yeah. if I did just get that times 2 Yahtzee, then they'd really need to do very, very well to have a chance of coming back. I still don't have my times 2 bonus, by the way. That's a little concerning, you know? I'm kind of tempted to keep the single one. Now I'm tempted to go just put this in full house. Whatever. I think maybe if it was a closer game, I might actually reroll there. But I think when I have a lead like this, it makes sense for me to try to extend the lead. I think full rerolling there made. I think rerolling 5 there made sense. You know, with Yahtzee still there. Yeah, 3-1s is really the big concern at this point. Well, last year Yahtzee would be nice, but it's not as. It's not. I mean, the Yahtzee's worth a little more than the 3-1s, but obviously it's going to be. Obviously it's been hard, and we just got the 3-1s. Kept all 1 on the first turn, and we got 3-1s out of it. That's really, really nice. Well, we need groups of things. Well, nice full house. So that's good. Yeah. We should have this. Oh, that's scary though. That's scary though. They can get 80 points here. Okay, so we have the win. We do have the win here. Not by much though. Not by much, but we do have the guaranteed win. Well, guaranteed as long as we don't time out. But we have almost 4.5 minutes left to make to do one turn. So, you know. Okay. Nice. Let's invite now. Okay. Oh, we should update that. We're 2 and 3. Oh boy, they got Yahtzee turn 2. Yay! Nice. Hit the 5-9. Big Yahtzee. Big Yahtzee. Yes. This is quality content. Me saying Big Yahtzee with like the least convincing voice ever. I'm tired, okay? I'm always tired. Even when it like even when I stream in like the afternoon, even when I did that I was still tired. So yeah, I don't know. Okay? Two roll Yahtzee like those. Okay, 30 Yahtzee. I could have put that in sixes. There's like a not unreasonable argument for times 3 6s, especially if cheater points didn't exist. If because of cheater points you always put that in Yahtzee. But if cheater points didn't exist, there'd be like a very reasonable argument to just put that in times 3 6s and just ignore the Yahtzee. Yeah, full house. We can do full house. Nice 5-9. I don't really need twos, but it's two rules, and it's times one small straight. I might regret this. Okay, yeah. With one reroll, I'll take it. With one reroll, I'll take it. Oh. Eight behind, so that's not happening. Oh, close to getting cheater points. We did not get there, but close. go for 6 or 3 here. I'll go for 6. I'm not confident that that's right, but I'll go for 6. Yeah, I'll take the full house here. Yeah, deprioritize points. This game's going pretty well. This game's going pretty well, isn't it? I'm not sure keeping the 3s and the 6s and the 6 right, but I thought just because I wasn't confident which one was better, but I'm not sure that's how you should do it. I mean, you should have just kept 6s the whole time with so many chances left. Yeah, I don't know. Could put 20 in chance. You know, with 3 chances left, I think that's not crazy this late. Early in the game, I don't want to put 20 in chance, but I think this late, with 3 chances left, I think that's fine. I do need full house and 4 of a kind, but I'm gonna actually keep the 3. I'm not sure that's right, but should I just go here? Yeah, I'll just go here. Not sure you could have kept the 6 there, considering, I need 3s, but we're running out of time to hit our 3s. We'll still likely win anyway. If we don't get 3s or cheater points, but it's just, we're running out of time. Okay, we got it. That's nice. Oh. Not get 4 of a kind of full house there. Yeah, the Yahtzee counts as a large straight, which I'm not like the biggest fan of that being a rule, but it is a rule in this. I don't hate that as much as the bonus Yahtzee thing, to be fair. I think 4 of a kind? Yeah, 4 of a kind's better, put 0 in. Although it's like possible I get a 4 of a kind with a full house, right? No, also, of course, we're going to win this, but... Huh? 1 and 3 to end it? We got it. Let's go. Very meaningful. What's that? 3 and 3 now? Or did I miss one? Does that sound right that I played 6 games? I feel like I might have missed a loss. It might actually be 3 and 4, I'm not sure. Am I 3 and 3 or 3 and 4? I don't even know. Yeah, I have no. Excuse me. Let's see. Now, like 80 minutes. Does that seem more like 6 games or 7 games? That seems more like 6 games, right? 7 games in 80 minutes is fast. To be fair, some of these games have gone fast, but none have been like incredibly fast. So I don't know. Times 2, 3 behind. Yeah, I think this is a little bit of an odd thing to use that early, but I think that makes sense. Oh boy, they got Yahtzee turn 3. Well, last time they got a Yahtzee turn 2, right? And then I won, so. It's the stream. I mean, it's also like actually late this time, but like I've said before, it doesn't have to be late for me to yawn on stream. It happens, you know. Yeah, still trying to think. Is it more likely that the first hour and 20 minutes was 6 games or 7 games? 7 games would mean an average of what? About 11 and a half. And 6 would mean an average of about what? Well, 13 and a third, right? Or isn't that, maybe that's wrong? I don't know. Yeah, 13 third. Okay. Uh, I don't know. 13 and a third seems long. I don't know. Those both sound like sort of in the ballpark. 11 and a half seems short, but 13 and a third also seems like maybe it's long, maybe it's more. I don't know. I'm playing a lot of. I don't know, and just the thing is though, like we did take some breaks with that community. I think I'm probably 3 and 3. I think I'm like more likely 3 and 3, but it's like possible I'm 3 and 4. I'll put a question mark in the win counter. I think that makes sense because I am not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's 3 and 3. Maybe it's 3 and 4. We always wish for money. We always wish for fame. We think we have the answer. Some things ain't ever gonna change. It doesn't matter who you are. It's all the same. Change. Some things ain't ever gonna change. It's only change. It doesn't matter who you are. It's all the same. Change. What's in your heart will never change. Yeah, we're 4 ahead here, so that's nice. Was that 3 1s and 2 4s and then kept the 2 4s? Was that not? I might have missed that. I wasn't paying that close attention, but that might have been what happened, which is funny. I mean, to be fair, it's like ones aren't great, but also just like, I don't know, better chance at Yahtzee, better chance at Floss, which I don't care as much early on, but other people probably care more about that early on. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I could go for switch here. I think ones might be marginally better. Not sure about that. Should have gone for straights last time. I don't know. Well, I did go for straights that time, and it did not work as well. I would have liked large, but we got small. We got small. Yay. Nice. Okay, that's really nice. Wanting to give me ones. I don't need ones anymore. Yeah, I see the natural there. It's another time where straights looked concerning for a bit, and they ended up being fine. Sometimes they don't end up being fine, but today they ended up being fine generally. Yeah, we have time for it kind of open. Let's go for it. Let's go. 10 points. 10 points. Woo. Exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. Definitely a good decision. I mean, with 2 Yahtzees open, right? Like, that's not. I don't know. I think there's at least some argument for it. Maybe it isn't right, but there's some argument for it. Might not be right, but it's not completely nonsensical. So, something. Yeah, I mean, technically, we're only 11 behind. 4 5s and 4 6s and times 1. Yeah, of course, if I get 4 6s, I'll put in times 3. That's more priority right now. Okay, I'm. How many ahead? 10 ahead in times 3. That's good. That's good. I am way behind in score, though. Yeah, they have all their Yahtzees, which is scary because they get cheater points and then just win. Yeah, I'm with no 4 of a kind, so put that in times 3. feel like maybe you should have kept. Yeah, why'd you keep the fives? You need four of a kind. I feel like you should have kept the threes. If it wouldn't have been an amazing four of a kind, it would have been a four of a kind, and you need one. I don't know. It seems odd to me. Do I just put this in? I'm considering just putting this in threes. I think I might. It's a bit sad, but I don't really have another good place to put that. I could have put that in times one chance. Maybe that made more sense. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that might have made more sense. But oh, well, I mean, or times one chance, not times three chance. But yeah. See, where do I put this? I'm gonna do times three of a kind. And yeah, I think that makes the most sense. To put that in times one sixes would be funny, but like I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just give the big number stuff that I do. I need so many of these big number things, and I would like to just make sure I get some good stuff there. Yeah, once again, I think I might just go times three chance here. It is really funny to put four sixes in chance, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Maybe I could have put that in sixes that time. I don't know. With three of a kind. Or I could have put it in times one, three of a kind. Just be like really safe about that. That probably would. That might have been better than sixes because just making sure that's good would be nice. Okay, we got the three of a kind. So we need times one sixes, times one chance, times two Yahtzee, and we are behind a little, but just a little. And they don't have any more bonuses they can get, which is good. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, times one, sure. Slate, that's a fine times one. Okay, we are very, very, very close. We have okay. They need to hit. Essentially, they need to hit a four of a kind. If they hit a four of a kind, we're in trouble. So you see that they're doing this well with. Yeah, it is pretty crazy that they're doing this well with 0 in their four of a kinds total right now, just because everything else is so great for them. But yeah, yeah. Well, we need 15. That's not. Let's see. I think we should just go for Yahtzee, right? I think that's the play. Not worry about chance. Because, yeah, like, chance, we'll be fine with chance. We don't need to worry about getting a good chance. We need to worry about if they get the four of a kind that's any good. Or wait, what if they get a. I don't know. I'm going to go for chance. I'm not sure this is right, but just because they could get a bad four of a kind. And if they get a bad four of a kind, then it's really important that we get a good chance. But it looks like that's probably not very likely because they'll probably just go for fives. And they didn't get. Okay, we went. Yeah, I think that was right though, because it's like not crazy that they could get a bad four of a kind, but yeah. Okay, that'll be the stream. Yeah, I think we're probably 4-3. I think we were positive today. It's possible we were 4-4, but I think we're 4-3. Okay, and let's raid somebody. Oh, Scoutmaster down. He's still doing blueprints. Let's raid him. All this could be such a dream, so it seems I was never much good at goodbye. Goodbye.